guys can hear properly. Okay. I'm gonna be drawing some sticker designs today from their teasers. Their teaser photos. So let's see how this goes, because I have an idea in my head. But we'll see how this goes. Hello! Oh, does it? Can you guys hear my keyboard? You guys might be hearing it quite a bit, because I use a lot of shortcuts. So let me know if the sound gets a little too loud, and then I'll move the mic to the other side, so hopefully you guys can hear the keys a little less loud, if that's the case. Who can speak French? Nope, I cannot. I did learn French for like 2 years, I think? No, I did for 5 years. But it wasn't like a strict program, so I didn't retain pretty much anything. Because in the province that I live, it's not like as strict, I guess, with how mandatory you have to learn French. Ah, thank you. I think just try to break down chibis into shapes and see which kind of shapes like appeals to you. If you like more round stuff, more geometric stuff. I wish I could just listen to music, like, without being afraid of copyright. That's not a thing. Who is Coops looking so fine for? All the carrots. Such a precious little bean. I love him.
29p. Good luck!
Hello. The hair of your character is so pretty. Ah, thank you. No, sleep if you need to sleep. Sleep's more important. The chibi I draw only have head. I can't draw. Ah, you can just break it down to shapes and stuff. Cause some people like I like to use a bean body for like the base of it, and then you can just add legs to it. If I need to do more like complex anatomy, I will have to break it up into more like the shape so that the body can bend a little bit more freely. But yeah, I just wanted to change the GIF to actual Wanu this time instead of like one of my chibi GIFs. Just because like I found that GIF so cute. And I like to think like don't draw chibis only because if you think that if you draw chibis you can ignore like anatomy, I still think a good chibi should have like decent amount of knowledge for anatomy. Obviously it depends on what style you're going for, but for the most part like anatomy is still pretty important, even for like stylized work. So, how did I want to do this? Let's see. How do I want to do this? you have a Cintiq or an Intuos? I have an Intuos Pro in the size small. But just remember guys, like, don't think you need specific tools in order to draw well. It's good to do the whole figure at once so you can make sure it's not stiff. That's why it's good to do like figure drawing when you're on a time limit and you learn how to get just like the general like line of action or the gesture of a pose and stuff, just because you don't want the pose coming out too stiff. I think I'm just gonna copy and paste these instead. Oh, well, that's fine. I think your English is quite good. Sorry if I'm missing some people's questions. I missed the small DK animation. I mean, Wano is cute and hot and so, but your animations hurt. I just wanted to change. I feel like I used the DK one for the last time I streamed. Color Fury is always a problem. I think Color Fury compared to like stuff like Anatomy or like Perspective is much more fun to learn. Really need to make a new GIF though. I'll have one of Junghan though. Digital painting definitely takes like a lot of patience. I've been trying to learn how to do it on the iPad, just in case if I need to do work away from my computer. It's been a struggle. So I've been doing a Wano illustration on there that I started today. Ah, I really want to draw the Wanu one so bad. It's such a cute outfit. But I want to make sure I do these sticker designs first, and then I can do whatever I want with that Wanu teaser. So I like to learn to draw that one Wanu outfit that he's wearing for this teaser. Because there's always like outfits I draw Wanu that I definitely use as a crutch because I like drawing it so much. I feel like that one's gonna be another new one because it's such a cute outfit. It's good to set like some time to learn how to do certain things. Like active learning is always good because I feel like that's what people make a mistake when they think when artists say like, oh, practice makes perfect, or like how do you improve, and a lot of artists to say practice and or like to keep drawing, and then people take it the wrong way saying like, but I always draw and I don't see the improvement. But like the difference is kind of like doing active learning versus like always drawing stuff that's like within your comfort zone. It's uneven. Let's see. Oh my god. This is a bad idea. Hello. Were you ever unmotivated to draw? Actually, I'm usually motivated like a lot. I just switch stuff up quite a bit. So if I feel like I'm tired of doing digital art, maybe I'll switch to doing watercolor. If I'm tired of watercolor, maybe I'll just sketch in my sketchbook. Sometimes I literally just do concept stuff. So just doing research for concepts, and usually doing that kind of helps motivate me again. Also watching anything like you're interested in. So like if you're interested in like recently for me, like I've been more interested in fantasy games kind of stuff, like, or like JRPG kind of games, and I kind of want to put 17 into like a mystical world kind of illustration. I kind of dabble into more painterly stuff in terms of that, because I tend to do more background and finished illustrations when I'm doing anything that's like painted. So let me set up an example. Where's the one of Wanu? This one? You guys probably seen this one since I have a speed paint of it. I love doing concepts like this kind of stuff, so I do research on like underwater backgrounds, as well as like the plants underwater and stuff, like the textures, and then incorporate that into an illustration. And I like doing this for like more of my painterly stuff, rather than like, let's pretend this one, this is gonna be for later. Should I exit out of this? But yeah. Let's see. I know basics of color theory because I go to performing visual art school, but other than that I'm lost. I think it's just like a lot of understanding by active learning on your own, learning about like complementary colors and stuff, or like what's visually appealing to yourself, because I think people understand color like very differently, so it's good to find like a method that works for yourself. Hello. How does one draw with a mouse? Because I'm having a really hard time even ahead with it. I don't use a mouse, so I can't help you with that. Not be what? How do you go about making stickers? I do all my drawing and designing either in my sketchbook, or then I transfer it into Paint-Tool-Sai. Sometimes I do that. I don't know any recent ones that I've done that. I think I did it for Hit and Fear. I did them. But all the pretty much designing, illustrating, and stuff is done in Paint-Tool-Sai. I take it into Silhouette Studio, and that's the program that came with my Silhouette cutter. And I basically just set up everything, like the file, all the cut lines and stuff, into Silhouette Design or Silhouette Studio. What is it called? Silhouette Studio. And then I print it out onto sticker paper from onlinelabels.com, and then use the Silhouette cutter to cut everything out, basically. Oops, I need this photo out. Wanda with blue hair is a look, and I really do like his blue hair. I like his ash, like kind of ashy gray color hair as well. Are you an army? I'm not like a hardcore army. I was more of an army like before Blood, Sweat, and Tears. After Blood, Sweat, and Tears, my passion for them, I kind of just went down. It probably coincides with just me not being as interested in K-pop in general. But what's kind of making me stay to K-pop is kind of like only the groups that I'm really into right now. Yeah, I do have a video on my sticker making process, but it's quite a long video, so yeah. But there's timestamps and everything, so you guys can check that out. don't know how I want to do these stickers quite yet, because I usually like keeping the colors and shading very simple. Like I usually keep it more or less with just like cell shading. I don't know. These are really cute, so I don't know if I want to do the coloring in more of a painterly way. Hello. I'm glad that you like watching my videos and you're a fellow carrot. There's definitely a lot of like 17 related stuff I want to do. But also like personal projects as well. Drawing shoes? I think this just comes down to really just looking at the shape of the shoe or breaking down to more digestible sections. Because the shoes that I usually draw are usually like default kind of like sneaker Converse kind of shoes I tend to do the most. Because I used to do a lot of shoe drawings, as weird as that sounds, but it's good to think like if this is your ankle, there's like a part of your foot that arches, not arches, like slants, and then you have your part of your foot like this. Let's say your foot has a divot like this. And if you're doing a shoe, then let's round this out. Usually that's sole or whatever it's called. Tongue. But it depends on like the type of shoe you draw though. I usually have problems drawing like pointed shoes if they're coming forward. I also don't draw feet that often, like other than like super realistic renderings of feet with a reference. Because other than that, I haven't really studied like feet anatomy. I'm gonna fit his ring in here. Your sketch with me video earlier. Thank you. Hopefully I can do a few more. I'll be able to record a little bit more efficiently starting next week. So yeah, and I'll be able to do more afternoon streams starting next week, hopefully. I'm mainly like 17 Gen 2 groups, and I'm kind of getting back or getting into, how do you say that group? Is it just AB 6? Because I like the meaning of their songs. I only know a few members because a few, what was the group called? Oh my god, I don't remember their names, but, yeah, that Produce 101, or producer show, used to be a part of that one. I have the same problem. I often draw my characters. Oh, barefoot I find harder. I always find drawing toes like awkward. Like personally, I struggle with feet more than shoes. You like drawing shoes? I do too, to be honest. I have so many concept ideas for my characters, but I haven't done. It's good to find time and maybe just, you know, flesh it out, see where it goes. Because I hate the feeling of having an idea and then not doing anything about it, and then almost forgetting like the excitement or the drive you had for it when you thought of it. I can't tell which way this hair is going. AB6? Okay. I'm not really into them, so I wasn't too sure how to pronounce their group name. I want more Koji in a pumpkin suit. Koichi? No, his name is Koji. I will draw Koji more one day. I also need to... I don't know, have I talked? I don't know, did I show you guys what Sato looks like? My other OC? I don't think I did. This is the only digital draft I have of her on this computer. I have a few on my iPad and as well as my sketchbook. But this is Sato. Yeah, she's me Masaki's cousin. I was gonna do a draw this in your style, but basing it around Sato, but I want to figure out how I want to do that properly a little bit later, because I have ideas of what I want to do. But I think she's gonna be my last OC because I don't want to get into the habit of making OCs again and abandoning them like later on. This body's a little small. Oof. Okay, wait. This makes it look really scary. I think it's like I don't like this. I'll just digitally paint them in maybe for each member, and they can all do different. Let's like keep this. Let's see. Just cut off. Went to 17. Oh, you went to the 17 concert. Oh, I'm glad you got to see them. It must have been so exciting to see them. Cosplay material. Ah, thank you. Ah, that's good. I always worry about when I do that when I draw new OCs and stuff. individual flowers after. Okay. I'll have to get rid of that. His mouth a little smaller because it kind of looks like Shua's mouth. Ah, thank you. Let's see. One sec. I just need to save something properly. Okay. Keep my palette a bit more light and pastel, I think. See how well this goes. Hanahaki disease. I actually don't know what that is. This is like a lo-fi Pokemon remix. Cause I think this is like Ice Path. Might be a different place. Painting I only use like up to 3. But if you mean like an illustration like the one I'm doing now, I maybe close to 30, under 30 maybe? But if you mean like, let's see. Hanahaki. I know what that is. Never mind. I didn't know that was the name. But if you mean something like this, I use like 3 layers, usually. Maybe 4 layers. I think I use 4 layers for this. So I would do the sketch, background color, multiply, and then any luminosity, and then I merge all of it together, and then start painting. For some reason I thought you were talking about the music, sorry. Okay, I'll keep my swatches over here. how do you turn the lines like brown reddish? So basically, I don't know how well you can see on my left side. When you go to your whatever layer you want to change the color of, in this case for me, I'm changing the skin color. So if you just press fill, it'll completely fill the whole thing. But if you lock the opacity and then fill it, it will change the color. Or you can, if you want to maybe play it on the safer side, you can also make a new layer clip it on top of your line art, and you can also change the lines that way. Don't give up your drawing? I won't. I usually don't. You finished watching Given the other day. Ah, that's another. Is it a BL anime? I've seen stuff from it. I heard it was good, but I'm not really into BL as much, as long as it's not R-rated. Good. A lot of my online friends have been watching it. I think a few of them have read it as well. I heard it was good. I like the music, that's what I can say for sure. I've definitely listened to some of the songs before. I don't know if I'm gonna like this color. Maybe I'll check it out. I might read it, because reading's a bit faster for me. So maybe I'll read it. If you recommend the manga, then I'll definitely look into it. Okay. I want this framed and shipped to me. There'll be stickers soon. Because I would like to release these on Carrot Day, along with a few other things. So I would like to do another bonbongi drawing as well. Next is his eyes. Let's see. I still to do for the last sets. Yeah, see, I don't know if I want to use this style for it. I don't want to use too detailed stuff. So it might not be seen. Oh, that looks cute. This also looks cute. Let's see. I could always use them for other stuff too, so maybe I'll just do it normally. I never actually read the manga, but if you did read the manga, I would watch episode 9, no spoilers. Okay. I think there is a manga of it. I think I remember reading the title that was recommended. I think someone recommended it to me and it wasn't an anime at that point. But I'm not too sure because I don't usually read a lot of like BL kind of stuff. Scoops is usually the slowest when I do illustrations like these, or like stickers, so I have to always log in and do the color swatches. I'm glad. I want to make an effort to do a live stream at least maybe once a week. Or at least not once a week, every other week. Because I like talking to you guys. gonna make these more of a mustard. Oh, patternings. Thank you. Just a reminder that if you guys do have questions, feel free to ask during the stream. Because it's probably better for me to answer them live versus like if I were to answer them through comments or anything. Oh, I should have tied my hair up. Thank you for watching. I will definitely check it out if it has a manga. Sell your drawing for fans. Are you asking if I would sell, like, old artwork that I don't like, or... Sorry, I don't think I quite understand what you're asking. Damn, dude. Please sleep. But thank you very much for coming. Skips is still taking a break. I'm pretty sure he's either going to be back in time for the arena tour, with the dome concerts, or he's going to be back in February for Carrot Day, I'm assuming, because I think they have a Carrot fan meeting, or does the... Let's see. I don't remember what time does the dome tour start. They have something planned in February, and I don't remember what it was. It might have been the dome tour. But I'm sure he's gonna be back by then. And hopefully he's feeling a lot better. But Scoops, I don't know if I want to put his name. Do I? Let's see. It's a bit hard to read. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you guys very much for coming and watching me do this just one chibi, I guess. Just gonna quickly change his pants color for the line art. But thank you very much for coming and keeping me company. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me just draw Scoops. Hopefully I can finish the rest of the members like before February, I think. Hopefully. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go now. Bye!